Hey guys, um, so this video is kind of, I guess, I'm just lamenting, so if you don't want to watch, don't. I'm just kind of gonna go off about a whole bunch of things. Um, Mainly, I guess, just that, like, it's becoming really hard for me to function, and the main reason is because my stress level is so high, my anxiety is so high, that I just I feel like I'm going to die. Like, I feel like I'm going to have a heart attack pretty much every day. Um, I made videos about, excuse me, um, taking Inderal and other, drugs and stuff for anxiety. And in the past couple of weeks, like, that just, it hasn't seemed to be helping. And I don't know if I need to take more of it. If I need to take it, like, at night. I take it in the morning usually. But, yeah. And now I've kind of taken to going back to taking Ativan. I started taking Ativan on top of the Inderal, and then today I took Ativan with nothing else because I found an old, well, not old prescription, but yeah, a prescription that I have quite a few in there. I don't have a current prescription for it though, but the anxiety is so bad, and what I mean is, like, my heart, it literally hurts. Like, it's just like it will not stop racing all the time, and it makes it so that I'm nauseous, like I'm sick, and I can't eat. And so I know in my video about Inderal, I had said that I gained weight on Inderal. Well, I have actually lost like 5 pounds now, just in like a week, because of the stress, mainly of my divorce, but like other stuff that's happened over the week and stuff too. Um, so physically, like, my health is just like, it's declining. And I never mentioned this before, but um, I guess it would be a couple of months ago now, I was diagnosed with an autoimmune disease, and I don't want to talk about it, but I've been trying to get that under control. So, my health is just, it's not good. And it's just like all of this stuff piling up, and I know it's all related to the high amount of stress that I've been under for the last 2.5 years because of this divorce. And I feel like I'm going to start crying right now just talking about it because it's so overwhelming. I feel like it's just something that it's just, it won't go away. Like, anytime you think there is a light at the end of the tunnel, it just closes off. And this week was incredibly stressful for me because I had a lot of things going on just with school and with, like, personal stuff with my family going on. My kids' birthdays were all this week. And Thursday I had to go to court to finalize my divorce. And that was, pretty much like the culmination of the last 2.5 years. And I was so horrendously stressed about it. And it was so emotionally taxing to, like, go through it when I was going through it. And then it was over in that whole day. Like, I couldn't even function. My brain was just, like, gone. And my body was just dead. And that was Thursday. And yesterday was Friday. So I thought I'm just gonna recover. Like, I'm just gonna lay here all day and not do anything and try to recover from this week and everything else. And I got a call from my lawyer that there was a problem with something that we had agreed in our settlement. Some of the numbers that they had crunched were not correct. And my ex's lawyer is now threatening to throw out the entire deal and force us to go to a trial. So I can't stomach it. Like, I was done when I walked out Thursday that day, you know. The judge gets up there and recounts all the stuff that you've agreed to and says, as of today you are divorced. And the only thing that is left is to for the lawyers to actually file the paperwork with the court. So until the papers are filed with the court, it's not really official. And so that's how they can possibly pull out of it before it has happened. And there are no words to say the feeling of the burden and the stress and feeling like I just have a lead weight tied to my fucking neck, like pulling me down to the bottom of the ocean or something. It's like, you know, people can only handle being under stress, like high stress for so long. And when it's weeks and then months and then years and it just continues, it's just like you need some fucking relief from what you are going through. And so my mood has been like all over the place because I'm trying to be positive, you know, and I'm trying to like maintain, and I have things I have to take care of, you know, I have to take care of my kids still, I have to go to school still, I have all these things that I have to do, but am I doing it well? No. Am I barely getting it done? Yes. Are there days like today where I just almost did not get out of bed at all? Yes. The only reason I got out of bed is because I was so horribly hungry I thought I was going to die. And you know, it's tough too because I feel like there is nobody here for me. Like all of my friends and people I would consider to be my support people or whatever, they don't live here. So it's nice to be able to like vent, I guess, to people, but it's not the same as somebody coming over and sitting with you and helping you. And I've just been like dragging these fucking stones of shit behind me for like 2.5 years that I don't have the strength to like keep pulling them. And yes, I mean, I have my parents here and stuff, my dad in particular, and you know, he's trying to help me, but I don't know. He's kind of grown kind of distant, and he's got his own stuff going on, so he's not really there for me as much as he used to be. Yeah. So it's just hard. I'm just like I say, lamenting the whole situation. You know, I'm trying to move on with my life. Every time I feel like I'm trying to take a step forward, I get pushed back, and it would be nice for once to not have to struggle, you know? I mean, situations like this, it's a struggle for anyone that goes through a divorce or anyone that goes through something like this, but when your like mental state is not right to begin with, it's like it doesn't take much to just push you down to where you can't get up. And you know, people look around and they act like, what's the big deal? Like, why can't you do this? Why can't you function? It's like your body feels like it weighs 10 million pounds. You can't get up and move. You can't find the will to care. So yeah, I guess you could say I'm pretty depressed at the moment. I'm trying to carry on. I have no choice but to carry on. And we're having a party for my kids next weekend because of all the court stuff. We weren't gonna have a, you know, celebrate their birthday now with all that going on, and I have to make this big fancy cake, and today's the only day really that I have to work on it, and I'm just like, I can't. I don't want to let my kids down and not have what they've been looking forward to for all this time, but I can't find the energy in my fucking arms to like make them do it. So anyway, I think I'm gonna go just like take a shower or something and then try to get up and go do what I have to do. Oh god, and I didn't mean to like start crying. So stupid. I just need some relief. I need some relief from all of this. And if you're going through something kind of similar to what I'm going through, or you just feel like crap, or you know, you relate to the feeling, I understand it. I'm sorry that you're doing not well. I wish everybody could just be well all the time. It would be a lot nicer.